Hi everybody, I'm meteorologist Joe Thompson in the WNWO Weather Center, and boy, if you walked outside today, probably a little shock to the system. Temperatures only topped out, maxed out in the low to mid 30s here across northwest Ohio and southeast Michigan. The good news is, though, we got the snow out of here, so it turned out to be a pretty dry day. Let's show you where things stand across the region. There was a little bit in the way of some light snow in some of our western counties over towards Defiance and Paulding County. That's actually some lake effect snow that came all the way off of Lake Michigan. There's also been some bands occurring in northeastern Ohio over towards the Cleveland area. Some of the highest totals occurred in southwest Michigan, where some places picked up more than a foot of snow. But for the majority of us, we're not worried about any more snow as we head through the rest of tonight. In fact, skies will be gradually clearing out as we head through the overnight period. But the cold air is locked in place for now. We'll show you how temperatures progressed as we went through the day on Tuesday. And for the most part, they really did not progress all that much. Again, only reaching the low to mid 30s here across the Buckeye State. Some places in the upper Midwest never even made it out of the 20s as you get your way up into Minnesota and Wisconsin. This cold air extends all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. In fact, there's freeze warnings in effect in places such as Louisiana, Alabama, and Mississippi. So most of the eastern United States is locked in this Arctic pattern. The good news is we don't expect it to last for a significant period of time, but it is still going to be here as we go through the rest of tonight. Mostly clear skies. It will be a frigid night. No temperatures bottoming out around 20 degrees. Some of the outlying areas away from the big cities, you can expect lows even getting down into the upper teens. As we go into your Wednesday, expect lots of sunshine as we go throughout the day, but temperatures will remain well below average for this time of year. Still stuck in the 30s. A couple places may briefly crack 40 degrees, but that will be the exception and not the rule. However, we do expect temperatures to climb back into the 40s by the time we get to Thursday and Friday. Clouds will be increasing though as we go towards Friday and our Saturday. Low 50s for your high temperature on Saturday afternoon. Sunday, even warmer, highs in the mid 50s, but we do expect pretty good chances for some widespread rain showers to move on in as we wrap up the weekend. Looking pretty wet to start next week as well. And then another Arctic front will be making its way on through. That'll knock high temperatures back into the 30s by the time we get to next Tuesday before stabilizing somewhat back into the 40s for the middle and following portions of next week. So a little bit of a mini roller coaster here in those temperatures. That's a look at your forecast. I'm meteorologist Joe Thompson. Thanks for logging on to northwestohio.com.